very much alike.
Remember all the happy times we had?
Very much alike. All right. I'll tell you the
Why, hello. 'Tis I, Captain Beardface, Beard, fella. Drinking coffee. Got a new stream setup going. Looks kind of fancy and whatnot. We are attempting to get to 50 followers on Twitch. Hold on. I may have gone out and had a big old bong hit before I did this to deal with these chickens. But we're trying to get to 50 followers on Twitch, so if you're watching, just follow us on Twitch. It's pretty easy. I gotta figure out why this chat doesn't look quite right, but I suppose it is, if I go back to the starting one, I put it bigger there, and here I have to change it again. Look at that. I think I gotta do it like this one. Brie! Oh, the brie. Too much brie. Cheese. It tastes wonderful, but... well, actually, there's no but. It's just cheese. I think that is somewhat acceptable for the words of chatting. Probably have to change it again when I go into the next one. But I've also got it set here too, so that if we didn't have a lot of people, which we actually got 4 people just watching right now. Again, hold on. Damn bong. Chill Buddha back there is just hanging out with us. He's listening to Meshuggah. And I've got it set up here too, so that when I do go over to our little gaming window... oh, this is just a real sneaky thing that you can see. Let's go back to the game one, but that was supposed to be the PNN, the Pirate News Network, which has got a real cool little Pirate News Network logo that's an Earth that's been... never mind. Don't worry about it. So let's do this again with the chatting words. The words of chatting. Make them a tad bit on the wider. Very nice. I'll probably have to tweak it a couple of times. But as I was saying, I also have it set so, which is what I was thinking about doing in the mornings, is playing chess. Just screwing up terribly at playing chess and giving people a good laugh by playing chess and just not doing very good at it. I think though are we doing a round of chess or are we going straight to the chickens? Because I'm cool with either. Chickens it is. Oh yeah, everybody loves chicken. There we go. Chicken Police. We saw this today. The trailer for it looks amazing, and we had to get it. It was I don't think it was on sale. It wasn't on sale. No, we just had to get it. And I'm starting to see you here, stupid machine of chat. I see what you're doing, and I do not agree. I shall put you back this way. There. So now you're actually the size of the window of the chatting. I would like for you to be a little wider. Look at this. Come on now. There we go. Don't be like that. Go a little bit more on the wider side. Bring it back down here. Look at how wonderful that is. Little... Don't be like that. I swear I will pong you. It's okay. We got this. Now, but the only issue is Now, we're learning about Streamlabs at the same time, so this is wonderful. Ah, look at that. I'll even take the old hoodie off. We're learning about Streamlabs at the same time, which helps us because now we have a skill. We just take the chat box, we put it underneath that, wait for it, those lines are gone. Magic. I almost said the F word by mistake, which if you don't know is fuck. Just saying. Oh, it's about to have a chicken of a good time. Although, minor issue, this part here on my chair moves up and down because it's a massage chair. And sometimes, when I'm done using it for massage chair stuff, it's down too damn low. And I gotta make it go back up there, because otherwise it makes me sit like that. English? I'm gonna go with English, because it seems to be the only language that I am good at speaking at all. Okay.
I'm Santino Feather.
Okay. Can you hear me still? Pretty good? I sound good? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Not like there's a lag that I don't wait for. Alright. And the game music doesn't seem to be too loud now. This is kind of a film noir style hard-boiled detective type story, which is just hilarious. Video settings, I don't think I need any of that stuff. Text normal speed. Yeah, it's all good. Ooh, what are the controls? Because I don't know how controls work. Notebook. Ooh, map. I get a map. Inventory. Detective eye. I have an eye of a detective. Maybe it's in like a little box. Navigate, yeah. Move camera. It's pretty much like par for the course right there. Replay. Back, skip dialogue, interact, whatever. Play. The shoulder buttons don't do fuck all, so that's cool. Alright. Let us become a chicken detective. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland. An investigator for 20 years. And once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. One half of the legendary chicken police. But buying a pack of smokes than I can handle right now.
That should do the trick.
Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness.
Yeah.
For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago.
I love that he uses
Slowly
clucking
I'll
instead
turn
of...
gray too.
The Arden is awesome too. Where's kind of gone? On the edge of my seat here.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment.
Thanks, UI.
I don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.
It's clucked
We
right up.
believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence.
I believe in a thing called
Wolves
love.
and sheep, chickens and hounds.
Until he got out of the tub, and then I was like, nope, I'm good.
Why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's
all
our
good.
nature. I'm not propping
That's why I
up
got
the
coffee.
illusion anymore.
Because I was real tired too.
121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Seeing as I'm at the controller, just about anything. I really have to do the newer Tomb Raider games over because I got her killed so amazingly good so many times.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light
sexist.
painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
You're drunk.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
All right. Okay, cool. Move camera. Interact with stuff. Toggle zoom. Okay, we're pressing down R. Aha. Why? Zoomy zoom zoom zoom. Cool. I see what you're saying. Cabinet.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
All right.
I don't even know what these papers are.
He doesn't know what anything is. Cheap whiskey, that's why.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range.
Yeah, all the $5 shit stuff is shit.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Ooh, pictures. Well, I'm going up to this one here because it seems to be shrouded in the darkness.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Okay, so not only is this, like, alternate reality, it seems to be alternate history as well. Because sometimes we'll just do, like, other animals, but all the history and everything's the same. But this seems like, no, the history's a little bit different because 867, like,
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series.
Ooh.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
And ketamine. He had a big problem with ketamine.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
It's like, what am I looking at there? It looks like somebody with a cephalopod head. Like a cuttlefish head playing a guitar, which is just so metal. I love that. But I can't tell exactly what it is. Oh no, maybe she's a bird. Yeah, she's got her head cocked that way. Okay, I get you.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
It's the quality of this game is quite remarkable for what I was expecting from it. Because this is like a $26 game. It's something I've never heard of. I believe it's only a PSN thing. And it's a lot of these kind of visual novel type things are... Some of them are lower quality. Like there's a couple that we have here that I downloaded today that are kind of full motion video ones, which look fun. One of them looks really, really good, and the other ones could be really good, could be really bad.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first.
Woo.
I saw that in
Thank
the
you for
window
following
of a shoe
Pain Pants.
store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
I don't know what that has to do with shoes either. Hello! Okay, so we've looked at the pictures. What else can we look at here? Ooh, old books.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
See, I'm just leaving this poor... I'm gonna guess that's just a deer. You know, it's not like a... No, it's got no horns. It's not like a Thompson's Cadet. But she's just standing there, just waiting for me as I'm half drunk, looking around my entire... Oh. You knew there was something in the desk. His last cigarette.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
It's looking pretty shaggy, that old cigarette.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
All right.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Sometimes you just want to pop off and shoot somebody, just because it's been one of those days. So I think we pretty much looked at everything that's there. I don't think I've missed anything, yeah. Oh, wait, there's a phone. You're going to have to wait, lady. Oh, yeah? I'm calling 911. Doing it, because there's some strange lady that I don't know. Oh, I can select it. Oh, no, you just do it like that. I see what you're saying. So I don't know any numbers yet, but that's fine. Let's talk to her. I can ask her stuff. I can speak to her.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah.
Apparently I just wanted to do
Miss
that.
Deborah Ibanez.
Yes, okay. She's an Ibanez, which is a guitar, much like that one. Or is that's a... Yeah, it's like a deer creature.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
Your name is not your name.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
It's not an accident.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
But the name Blood Boil, that kind of bothers me, like... Because sometimes they'll name the creatures, like the characters, actually. They'll name them in a way that... sorry. In a way that gives you an idea of what kind of animal they probably are. And I don't want to know what that is. I'm just like imagining a humbled squid, and it's... I'm afraid of squid, I think, in this game. That's what I'm really, really worried about.
Am I that easy to read?
Yes.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, you do tonight.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
Hi, Sherry.
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
You're fine. You don't need bourbon.
Thank the wild one. That's all I have.
That's cool, because I set that up and I finally got to see how it looks now. The emote wall. Thank you.
What a coincidence.
I got a codex entry.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Tell me the whole sort of thing. The city.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
I'll have to look as to why that is. Just make sure that it's not in here, because it might be. It's probably in Twitch itself. Let me see. Mode scale, duration, combo required. No. Ignore duplicates. No, don't ignore the duplicates. That'll probably do it. Toss them. Throw them. Make them happen. See what happens. There we go. Yeah, it was ignoring duplicates of emotes. Yeah. No, it was just a little setting in there that says like duplicate accounts or duplicate emotes to ignore them. And we got rid of that. So,
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
when you choose one of those options there, it doesn't let you press a button. Just when you put your cursor over towards it, it's like, we're doing this right now. So, I can't question her. I can't ask her anything, but I could talk to her again.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
Hold on one sec, then. One moment. Doo-doo. You might get echo for a slight second. No, that's the wrong page. You might get echo for a slight second, except for... Okay, I've already turned that off. That's good to go. Nope, not there. It is in here. All right. There we are. Add new. Yeah. There's a bunch of caterpillars. Oh no. Which one is you? Yeah, that's you there. Okay, cool. Give it a try. Send those emotes. Do it. You got this. If not, there we go. Because otherwise, I just made someone I don't know an editor and a moderator on this channel. How cool is that? Alright. Well, now we know the things we need to know. And we can keep going on with this clucking game. See what I did?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window.
Carved
and
into it.
finally,
That's going through some
they painted it on the
effort.
wall of the house in giant red letters.
That ain't good.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Yeah, it's really surprising, Bob, as to the actual quality of this game, because we didn't think it was going to look like this when we got it, but the trailer for it is amazing. They keep showing him the chicken like on the side, and his eye goes like he's thinking about the bad things.
Please, that's why I'm here.
All right. so let's see this. Nope, that's not going to be how it goes. There we are, the notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about cases and suspects or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook and read the translated version in your language. Okay, cool. Let me see. Previous look at that. Category. Change selection, okay. Let's check out Deborah Ibanez. Impala. She's an Impala. That makes sense. I don't know why she's named after a guitar company. Female. Special feature. Pretty and fragile. Nothing too special. Okay. Oh. My bad. Press down and I can get that. Cool. It is a rooster. People. Places. Used to be a nice place. Now we're competing, now we're competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Okay, cool. So it goes to through different pages like that. The Chicken Police. The Chicken Police is a famous detective duo. Santino Sonny Featherland and Marty McChicken. Really? He's just going to call himself McChicken. Like the sandwich. Gained fame through a case that the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fateful brawl put an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest. As did the Chicken Police itself. The Chicken Police itself is no more. Okay, what's this? Clausville. It's been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures of the 4 hands on the crest of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of reptiles and great insect clans also had played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got to be represented on the crest. That's so sad. This gave birth to political and cultural antagonism between the species. It's not good. Clawville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace, hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. It's beautiful. Okay. 3 gods are revered in most places across the wilderness. They're giant wild ones, the giant wild ones who made up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Hariti? Hello. You have a good night. Patapti is the Lord of Destruction, and Nakvatiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction in their never-ending conflict. Oh my god, that's terrible. And stats. Questions. Okay. There's 32 different scenes to visit. Ooh. Alright. Now. So I can question her now. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Okay. Subject John Doe. Focus. The fella is rather suspicious. Need to concentrate on that. Focus. Suspicion. Impression. Suspicion. Detective meter. Okay. Just...
I must be cautious and smart.
Aha.
This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. You're gonna have to buy me dinner first, dude. Who exactly are you, ma'am? So, select the question and then ask the question. Aha. Focus. I must be cautious and smart. Oh. This dame seems shy, which can be to my advantage, but I must be careful about. Okay, cool. Set her off gently. Don't mess with it. Go in hard. No, it's okay. It doesn't seem to allow me to switch to a different question, so we're just gonna ask who she is.
Ma'am?
There's a lot of puns.
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
Yep.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
I don't know if impalas can swim.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Because can a horse swim? Or can they only wade through water? Because I thought they could actually stay afloat and kind of like kick with their legs a little bit. Jury's going to be out a bit on whether or not horses can swim. I don't know if impalas can at all. Okay. Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe? You're not confident. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right? Yeah, the voice acting is really good. Neither do I. Okay. Do I want to bring up her confidence if she's shy? Because that might kind of set her off, you know? If somebody was shy around you and you were like, you don't seem very confident, that person would probably be like, yeah, no, I don't feel confident. And why are you bringing that up? I'm thinking. Moose can swim, yeah. So that's why I think horses can. I think horses can a little bit, but if it gets too deep, but then the depth wouldn't really matter. I don't know. I can tell you that they can't put on scuba gear and go underwater, though. I know that for a fact. Yeah. I'm not going to press her. I'm just going to say this.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer.
Okay, so I went the opposite way I should have maybe.
Business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Okay.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Okay. So am I getting this wrong? Does it seem like I'm thinking I need to go and scare her or something? I don't get it.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
If this doesn't work, I'm just going to start getting nasty
My
with her.
employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
Okay.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going for the top one. Oh, you're toying
I'm
with
sure
me.
it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
Cut the crap, Deborah. You're a pretty smart girl, and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you. I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Mr. Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
Let's be straightforward right now, dude.
I appreciate that, ma'am.
Let's pretend you never found me here, okay? Like, let's just forget the whole thing. I'm gonna go back to drinking and you get the fuck out of here.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
Nope.
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
What's up with the fucking first question here, dude? Okay.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other. If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
All right. Okay. Let's
Be
find out.
honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Okay.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Okay, cool. Not bad. Final thoughts. This is how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Important clue. Is he Canadian? He's a Canadian rooster. That's awesome. The employer, Natasha's significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. All right. So, what is this? The inventory. Here you will take store of all the essential items throughout the case. Like my bent-ass cigarette. I see. Inspect.
Oh man, I totally get you. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Alright.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
If that's the case, maybe you should probably clean it first, just in case of any accidental misfirings. It's a old school revolver. I don't really know. Well, not really, but I don't know if those even have a safety on them. I don't know anything about those things. Yeah, see you later on. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. Okay. So. Okay, cool.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights,
Burritos are
fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Okay. We will. Okay, so the victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Ooh. Never trust threats when they're written. I don't know. Mysterious messenger. Miss Deborah Ivan's employer is certain Miss Natasha Katzenko. Alright. Employer Natasha. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's go up here. Peoples, huh? I see. There we go. So, already all the stuff about her. Let's answer employer. Influential family. She's afraid and she's secretive. Or just secretive. Okay. All sorts of ranks. Put it mildly, this explains the cloud of fear surrounding her. Okay, so what do we know about this guy? Oh no, this is the cat lady. Okay, she has wrinkly green eyes, and she is definitely in trouble. So am I. Okay, she's her employer. We already know that. She's getting threats. Girlfriend, notorious gangster. Explains a lot of the secrecy. Okay. This guy. Ibn Wessler. Hobart Ibn Wessler. Look at that. Good-looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Oh no. Not a gangster. Oh. Okay. Looks like I still missed something in the people. most well-known gangsters of Clawville. Real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, and information broker. And that's only half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty little paws everywhere in the city's underworld. Alright. There's more. Ah! The wilderness!
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
I think you are too. I think this is gonna be your eternal resting place.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
I see. Ah! The light switch. Well, look, the lights are on now. It's wonderful. Okay. Let's call the police. Okay. He gave me a phone number. I gotta try it. It's ringing.
Clawville PD, how can I help you?
Nothing. Forget it.
Okay. So what now?
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
The biggest of troubles. Alright. Still speak to
Don't
her?
you want to look at it? The message I gave you.
Yeah, of course, Deborah. Give me a second.
Okay. So maybe it's in here. There it is.
I
There we
know
go.
Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
Okay. It's just going to. Yeah.
I know Molly.
Cool.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
This is language from the long, long, long ago. So blackjack is not cards that add up to 21. It's a club. Kind of like a policeman's nightstick. I think there's lead in it too. So it's real
Mr.
heavy.
Featherland?
Hits you hard.
Santino, are you all right?
I don't know. I'm just gonna stand here with my hands apart.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
Don't.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
He's a gangster.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Okay, cool. Got personal info about a rabbit. Okay. Gotta figure out what these connections are. Got more personal infos about the lady who is a cat. She owns the Tsar Club. It's very good. Okay. Louis C. Hayworth, Rabbit. Male. Special feature, an old friend of mine. He is stuttering heavily when he talks. Okay. Louis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and is a good old friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. It's only the two of us living in this unbelievably enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories, and he gladly helps me whenever I ask him. That's awful nice. Ah, his number is 555932. One of the most famous nightclubs in the city. Owner of the juiciest booties and hardest fists frequent the place. It's famous for not serving cops except if knee-deep in the dirt. It's not good. You don't want to go there and get yourself... ringing.
Hey, Louis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend. What's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Okay.
Louis arrived a few minutes later.
That's
He
quick.
lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
All right, Louis. Let's do this.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve.
Is there something about New Year's Eve and rabbits that I should know about?
Thanks for being so quick, Louis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
He does.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
All right.
My bedroom. Sort of.
Sort of.
I hope the old...
Okay. Talking.
I can always count on you.
Don't even mention it, my friend.
Okay.
You got anything planned for today?
I don't know.
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Just going to a nightclub.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
Cool.
Could I ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
All right, cool. What else do we got here? Places. More places. The HQ of the department, aka the meat grinder. A huge dark building for shady people. And I don't necessarily mean those that are sitting in the jail. Uh-oh. Scene types. Main scenes. Main scenes move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Okay? Limited scenes. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you are a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main mission, or the main scene. Closed scenes. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression and can be temporary or permanent. So pick up the next main scene if you are absolutely sure you don't want to visit any of the available limited scenes anymore. You may not be able to visit them later. Okay, cool. And that's the only choice that I have.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question
Looking out the
every
window
time
with the
I hear
rain.
it. And
It's
there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
This goddamn night. Chapter 1, Detour. You got this?
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us.
Nope.
We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
So let me see here. Okay. This is really, really cool. I'm going to play more of this, but I'm going to need to stop for right now. My back is a little bit more sore than I thought it was right now. I might have to get somewhere a bit more comfortable. But I may come back and do more of this later on because it's so fun. But I gotta get some pain relief here for a little bit. And I will be back later, or tomorrow we'll play more of this. Probably for a longer period of time. Although that music's pretty hot. Okay. See you later on.